everyone. Hold on. I'm back home from my very short Nihon trip. Things to tell you guys is that I feel like someone hired an Etsy witch to curse me and to hex me. So I'm gonna need someone to buy an Etsy witch to uncurse me and unhex me. I have been having like minor unlucky things happen to me, but they keep happening to me back to back to back to back. And I'm like, am I Etsy witch cursed? Who Etsy witch cursed to me? Why am I so unlucky in the span of this past week? I don't even know where to begin. So before I left Gigi Tomo's place, I accidentally left my necklace at the place we were at. And then I called them first thing being like, do you have it? And they're like, yeah, we'll hold on to it for you. But then we had to leave. I had to leave. So Gigi Tomo picked up the necklace afterwards to give to Crony to give to me. And then I get my necklace like a week and a half later. I don't know what happened. I'm like, did they stomp on it? Not Gigi Tomo. Like where I left it at. But I called them immediately after, like the day after. And I left it there at night. I called them first thing in the morning. It's bent. And I don't know how, because it's like a pretty small necklace. In terms of brands, I think in brands it is on the cheaper side of necklaces. But it wasn't a cheap necklace. It was not $1,000 necklace, but it wasn't a cheap necklace. It wasn't a $500 necklace, but it wasn't a cheap necklace. I don't know how it got bent. That's like the first thing that happened. I got a bug bite in the middle of the day, and then my arm got really swollen because bug bite, like, I don't know. I'm allergic to bug bites, and bugs hate me. And if you looked at my arm, it was like a giant red inflamed spot. Really big, inflamed, giant spot. And if you touch it, it's like swollen, and you can feel that it's swollen. I was like, something feels itchy. And I look at my arm, and you can see it growing actively. And I'm like, ooh, I think something just bit me. And then after my bug bite, oh my god, I told a Gigi Tomo about it because I was feeling grief. I was there for a really short amount of time. And then Gigi Tomo was like, can you pick this up for me and the house? We want this from Muji. And I'm like, okay. Well, she's like, do you have time? You don't have to do it if you don't have time. I'm like, no, I'll make time for you, Gigi Tomo. I will try and acquire this from Muji for you. So I go to Muji and I'm like, do you guys have this? And they're like, no, we don't have it, but we might have it on this other location, one of these two locations. And I'm like, okay. So I go there the next day, basically before I leave, like the morning before I leave. And I'm like, I might as well go here and then I can hit up the other store that I want to go to since it's in the same location. So I go there and I'm like, do you guys have this? And they're like, no, sorry, but we have it at this other location. And I'm like, well, I'm out of time. It's over. And then I go to the second store that I wanted to go to, and then that store is closed. And I was like, whoa, my minor inconveniences. And then I went to get lunch. I saw their menu and they're like, grape muscat cake and also a melon cake. And I'm like, I want to try them both. What if I was really greedy and I tried both of them? Well, maybe it didn't say muscat, but it was like, yummy, delicious grape cake. And I'm like, I want to see what they both taste like as my final cake. And I took a picture and I showed Gigi Tomo and I'm like, look, I got 2 cakes. And I ate one and I'm like, wait, these are both melon cakes. One was a tart and one was a cake. And I'm just, why did it lie to me? Why were you lying to me? And then I get on my flight and I wasn't able to sleep on the entire flight. And I have a problem. So I did a minimum bid upgrade. It got accepted again. Whatever. My very expensive plane ticket. I should be sleeping because I usually sleep very well upright. But now I have so much space and I wasn't able to sleep. And I don't know what it is. But when you're laying there, I guess you can really feel how warm those cabins are. And it was really uncomfortable with how warm the cabin was. So I wasn't able to sleep most of that flight. And then I have an that made me like a hand-sewn plushie, which I won't tell you what it is because it's mine and it's one of a kind. And I got it recently. and they showed me a cute little keychain, and I had it on my bag. And as I was leaving the plane, the loop broke. I like watch it fall off my bag in real time, and I'm like, and I also got the paper cut looking for my passport. Why is everything against me? The Etsy witch curse to me! I was Etsy witch curse! I can't blame it on anything else. I just have to blame it on an Etsy witch. There's no other possible explanation for how these minor occurrences keep happening to me. You remember when the story I told that when I landed and I got into a taxi and the taxi almost got into a car accident? That's surely the work of an Etsy witch. If you weren't there for my Twitter space, I got a taxi from the airport and then we were on the freeway. So he's going pretty fast. And then I hear the taxi driver going, oh no, 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 no. Like, ooh, ooh. You know, like when you're a little stressed and you're like, So he's like, ooh. And I look up to him because I also feel the car braking. So I look up and I just see him like slamming the brakes and swerving into another lane. I think that a beginner driver cut him off very, very slowly at probably like, I don't know, less than 20 miles an hour, cutting him off onto the exit ramp. The funny thing is that I was like, whatever, we didn't get into a car accident, I don't care. But I'm sure he's stressed because he has a paying passenger in the back seat. And then he turns around to look at me and I'm like, Daijobu desu. Yeah, that's all I had to say. And then he chuckled.